the first new album sounds really great. It's really heavy and brutal. What was the recording process like for you guys?
It was definitely different. I think when we went into it, we had like an expectation of what it might be, which is never a good thing to do because it's always going to be different, than you think, and we never worked with Will Putney before. And we just kind of hear from everyone, like, what he did for them. And it's usually just like, it was awesome. We had a great time and he really did such a great job with our record. So, we just trusted that and that for what we do, it's kind of, we like a looser feel. And, when we got in there, we just realized what he did was he just made us play the song a ton. And then he would have ideas and, pretty much if we got to a section of the song that, just didn't feel right is what he would say. This doesn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
He would say, mess around with that a little bit more, try something else. And we would just sit there and play it over and over and over. And so that's kind of how he gets that out of the dance. It's like, he puts the record through boot camp. So it was an interesting experience. We had a lot of fun.
That's a good producer.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny too. He would just like sit there and look at his phone. Like, we were like, what's this guy doing? He's like looking at his phone. Later on, we realized he's just making us play this song. Because he would just like play it again. And he was just like still, and then he would have an idea, and then he'd like play it again. Like slouching in his chair. I was like, is this gonna be cool? And it just was. There's a method to the madness. I would say but he's just a lot of fun. He has a good sense of humor. He's really serious, but if you have any concerns, he listens to you. It's just a good producer. He gets it. And I really think that we were lucky to get in with him because I think that dude's going to end up doing he's already done some huge stuff, but I think he's going to be ending up doing some even bigger stuff, and his prices are probably going to go through the roof. But he's just a badass, man. He just rules.
Awesome. Well, the album sounds great, and you can definitely. I mean, it has the signature sound that you guys have kind of had for the last several years, but it's also got some new elements, which I think is always cool.
Absolutely. I think that was. We always try to pick. Because, you write a record and then you're done with it and you go, what the heck are we going to do next? Like how we're going to beat that.
Yeah.
So with this record, we thought, beating what we've done on a sonic level is how we're going to do it. And Will was the guy for that. And he didn't, he catered to what we do. He didn't just like, copy paste us into a process. And honestly, working with Josh on the last couple albums, he does a similar thing, but it's kind of good to like break away and try something different. And I'm pretty sure we could end up working with Josh again, and who knows, but it was just cool to like break away from that and try something new and keep us on our toes,
Sure.